What's up, what's up, what's up? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Welcome back to Faith Fridays. Y'all doing good? I hope you are. I pray that you're having a great day. Pray that your week has been filled with joy, peace, happiness, all those things that make your heart smile. And if they haven't, and if your week has not been filled with them, make today one of those days. Make sure you go back and find your peace, find your joy, find your happiness. Why? Because you deserve it. But today I'm going to talk about, so my shirt, hoodie says undefeated, right? One of my students looked at it and was like, undefeated, and I was like, yeah, that means because I always win. And I was just reminded I had this shirt on because this week has been draining. Every week, honestly. Thank God for a job, but every week has been draining. But I always say, I was like, this job is not going to defeat me. This job will not win, right? So I'm undefeated. I'm going to keep going. And there's a song I was listening to the other day. It was like, the devil is a liar. God is exalted. Never be defeated, right? Never be defeated. No matter what you're going through, never be defeated. And as I'm sitting here thinking, I was reminded of my plant back here. Usually I do pretty good with plants, and can't say that I have a green thumb, but it's a green thumb most of the time. But this one right here, these elephant leaves, they're not doing what they are supposed to be doing. Or maybe they are, and I'm just looking at it wrong. So I had to take another look at this, and I had to say to myself, I see that these leaves, some of these leaves are hanging low. Some are still hanging strong. And I was reminded about my life. I don't always look like what I've been through. You don't always look like what you've been through. And sometimes you're still holding on despite of the things that are trying to pull you down, weigh you down. But I'm here to remind you that you got to stand strong and know that with God, you will never be defeated. Yes, sometimes you have some obstacles that occur in your life that weigh you down, that are heavy, but they will not win because you are still standing. You see the root of this plant, you see the middle of this plant, it's still standing strong. Because when you root it and you're anchored in Jesus, whatever you face, whatever comes your way, it may knock you, it may rock you, but if your roots are still grounded in Jesus, you're going to stand strong in the midst of everything. In the midst of what's pulling you down and trying to pull you down, it won't win. Because guess what? Some of these leaves are hanging down, but the root of my plant is still standing. Because because when you are planted in solid ground, when you are planted on a firm foundation, you won't fall. You won't fail. So I just want you to remind you that no matter what you're facing, know that you will not be defeated. You will not be defeated because God is on your side. And you are already fixing a fixed fight. You're fighting a fixed fight because with God, you're going to win. Everything with God wins. So I want you to say this to yourself. Say, I'm going to win. Whatever I face, I'm going to win. Whatever try to pull me down, it may pull me down, but it won't keep me down because God is my protector. God is my provider. God is my strength, and He is my rock. And as long as He's your rock, you can rock a little bit, but you know where your strength comes from. So I want to remind you, hold on tight, never be defeated, because with God, you are forever and ever and ever always going to win. So I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. Pray that you always continue to believe in yourself, overcome any obstacles you're facing, watch your dreams manifest before your eyes, and guess what? All of y'all, go out there and be who God has called you to be, because you got this. Peace out, y'all.